Okay, start. Let me think.
Can I say the last line only?
यहीं से start. Sorry.
अच्छा नहीं देखना.
Start again.
Last line क्या? Okay, then it's done.
ऐसे नहीं हो पाएगा. We at Enterprise Monkey follow a very simple, smarter approach to app development, which we call as smarter agile methodology. Now this methodology is completely different from traditional app development methodologies that has been used by a lot of agencies and software development firms, which is more of a waterfall method where they get a huge amount of requirements from the clients, and then those requirements are then converted into design, and then they are being developed, and then they are tested, and then ultimately shown to the clients. So the risk over here is that this approach is pretty rigid, and also the testing methodologies are not flexible and sufficient enough to meet the client's requirement. Whereas what we do is we develop the app in small iterations, which means that iterations can be of a week or 2 weeks, so that clients can review the app pretty quickly as it is being developed, and then give us the feedback so that we can develop it according to the feedback, which means that we are not developing the application in silos. What we are doing is we are developing the application with our customers, taking their feedback into account. So what's the process that we follow? The process is pretty simple and straightforward. We start by a kickoff meeting where we sit with you to try and understand your requirements and also help you refine and redefine your requirements according to our experience in app development. Once we have understood your requirements really well, we take those requirements and develop a wireframe. Those wireframes are then reviewed by you, and then once those wireframes are approved, we convert them into a prototype. Prototypes give you a better idea of how your application is going to look and feel like. You can play with the prototype, understand how is it going to feel to actually use the application. Once the prototypes are approved, on the other hand, we develop the user stories. User stories actually help us to understand your requirements from a user's perspective. They are written in a very simpler way so that we can understand how the user would feel when he'll use your application. Once the user stories are developed, we work with you to groom those user stories to understand what your priorities are, and then schedule those user stories for development. Now with our development, we follow some specific methodologies that help us in developing a better quality product for you. One of them being CI and CD. So continuous integration and continuous delivery allows the developer to test their development pretty quickly. What happens in traditional methodologies is that developers are working on different functions, and then they have to bring all those functions together to test it. What we do is we ensure that there's a continuous integration that's happening when the development is taking place, so that those functions can be tested pretty quickly and easily. The second thing that we do is test-driven delivery, which is quite important as well, and it refers to creating tests before even starting to create the development, which means that we write the test cases first and then automate those tests, and then developers develop enough to meet those test criteria. That ensures that we are building a better quality product right from the beginning, and there are no issues or major flaws at the end of the development. So once this cycle of continuous testing and development is completed to achieve the finished desired product that we require, we put that application onto the server or deploy it to the App Store or the Google Play Store if it's a mobile application. After that, we provide you with the training and the support to actually use the application effectively and efficiently for your business. So we provide you the training material, videos, webinars, and one-on-one training so that you are comfortable in using the application. After that, we provide you support and maintenance for your application, which means we can solve any issues that your users or you might face in using the particular application. Apart from that, it doesn't stop over here. After your application is successfully deployed and tested and it's out there in the market, our marketing team helps you market the application and grow your business effectively and efficiently. So this process differentiates us from our competitors in the market and helps us deliver a successful application for your business.